Hey soul lovers, happy Self-Love Sunday. So when I talk about emotions, and more specifically garbage emotions, and I know I've said this several times that when we start feeling those negative emotions, I've been calling them garbage emotions. And quite frankly, emotions in general are not garbage because they are indicators for us to where we are and where we want to go. It's showing us what we're feeling right now, and do we like what we're feeling right now? Do we like where we're at? So typically, or in general, emotions are not garbage. However, where they become not useful anymore is when you are not paying attention to them and now you've created a habit of those negative emotions. And by this I mean when we are not feeling so good, that indication is telling us that we are not where we want to be vibrationally. So if you're feeling sad, then that is your indicator that maybe you should look at where you want to go. Do you want to be happy? What do you want to feel? You more than likely want to feel a positive emotion, but we hold ourselves in these negative emotions for whatever reason. And so when you're feeling that negative emotion, that is your indicator. Your body is telling you that, hey, do you want to be here at this time? Does this feel good to you? Do you like it? If you do, then continue. But if you don't like it, if you don't like this feeling, then look at how you can go to a different vibration, to a better feeling thought and emotion, and work your way up to get yourself there. But the problem lies in when we are perpetuating those negative thoughts and negative emotions. So when we first feel that emotion, that is where we should be making the changes. However, we just continue to stay there and perpetuate the same thing over and over and over again. And then we don't make that change. So that's where this emotion is not useful anymore. Its expiration date is up, but we have decided to hang on to it for whatever reason. Maybe it validates us, or maybe it identifies us, or maybe it makes us feel some sort of maybe a power or control. So when you recognize that emotion, then you deal with it right away and you start to move up that scale to a better feeling thought and emotion. But when you perpetuate it, then that's when it doesn't become useful anymore. And now you've just created a habit for yourself where you've created an identity for yourself that this is who you are, or this is the emotion that you feel. And I'm going to guess that most of us don't want to feel that way. We want to feel happy. We want to feel joyful. We want to feel love. But when we are feeling these negative emotions, we hold ourselves there. They're so enticing. They become so addictive. And because we get something out of it, whatever that is. Maybe it is sympathy, or we get attention. Whatever it is that we are gaining from this, we think or we believe that it is helpful to stay in this position of not feeling good. However, this is stressful on your body. It causes a ton of stress. Cortisol levels increase when you've got this negative emotion, and then you feel stressful or you feel stressed, and it is just not good for you health wise. So you really need to take that emotion when it first appears, and those thoughts when they first appear, and you need to lasso them in. You have to corral them and get control over them and observe them and decide that you don't want to feel this way, and you will make every effort to feel even better. And once you start moving up that scale and you make that better feeling thought and emotion more dominant in your being, and that becomes a habit, then you will go directly to that thought and emotion. It won't take a long time for you to get there anymore because now you've created this habit. It's like going to the gym where you're strengthening your muscles. and building those muscles. This is a muscle you are building as well, because you're creating that habit for yourself of really truly how you want to feel and how you want to think. So it just takes time and effort, like everything, and just keep moving forward.